welcome back students. So we were doing the chapter chemical reactions and equations, and we were on the MCQ parts. Every day ka target we have is 10 MCQs at least, and we have done it for 2 days. That means we have completed nearly 20 MCQs till now. So now we are going to start with the 21st MCQ. So let's start. So these were the MCQs done earlier, right? Now for today we are doing the 21st MCQ, which is which one of the following gas is used for storage of fat and oil containing foods for a long time. So whenever we say this kind of question, this is actually from rancidity topic, right? And we have discussed it in our classroom sessions, and also in the video lectures also we have seen that. So rancidity का मतलब होता है फूड का खराब हो जाना. So here in industrial system, basically packaging of food, right? So where the packaged food is made, it is basically using the nitrogen gas. So this we have already seen. So the correct answer for the question will be your nitrogen gas. I hope you might have already answered the same, right? So moving to the next question. The next question says the diagram showing an experimental setup. So this is an experimental setup given to you, and in this experimental setup you have to identify the given setup is used to carry out. Actually you have to identify ki what exactly is going on in this setup, right? So what we will be doing? Simple. See, first and very most important thing ki what all things are used here. See, this is the container, which is a glass tube, and in this glass tube what is there? Water, okay, containing some acid. This acid is basically added so that ki ionization can be done easily, okay. Then here is a rubber cork fitted anode and cathode, right? Then the switch, or say we are supplying the external source of electricity. So basically when you find there is an acid, you may get confused. अगर ये acid से related कोई equation होता तो ये acid को specify किया जाता, right? But there is no such things. But along with that कि इस test tube और इस test tube में क्या चीजें बाहर आ रही हैं वो लिखा गया है. So this means कि hydrogen and oxygen बाहर आ रहा है. तो कहाँ से आ रहा है? तो it is coming from water. So that means the equation is this, H2O giving H2 plus O2, or you can say this is the balanced equation. So you can say ki this reaction is occurring with help of electricity, and that is nothing but electrolysis of water. Hence your correct option should be the electrolysis of water. I hope this is clear to you, right? Option C is correct in this question. So let's move to the next question. The 23rd question is displacement reaction between iron 3 oxide and a metal X is used for welding rail track. So you have to identify what is X. तो ये एकदम जनरल सा क्वेश्चन है, जीके का क्वेश्चन है, नॉट यू कैन से यू कांट से कि इसको एकदम कोर केमिस्ट्री का क्वेश्चन है. सो बेसिकली हियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन को यहाँ पे बताने के लिए इन्होंने ये वाला क्वेश्चन डाला हुआ है. दिस इज अ कोर केमिस्ट्री क्वेश्चन, दिस इज नॉट अ कोर केमिस्ट्री क्वेश्चन. सो बेसिकली व्हाट हैपेंस कि यहाँ पे जो आयरन है इट इज बीन डिस्प्लेस्ड फ्रॉम इट्स आयरन ऑक्साइड due to the aluminium, and this aluminium is making a molten aluminium oxide which is filled in the gaps, ठीक है, which is filled in the gaps caused during the welding, ठीक है. So the X metal here is your aluminium. So the metal which is required in welding is your aluminium. I hope this is clear. Moving to the next question. The next question says आज ही क्लास में डिस्कस हुआ था न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शन बिटवीन एसिड एंड बेस. सो विल टेक एन एग्जांपल दैट इज HCl प्लस NaOH, ठीक है. whenever they react, that is an acid when react with a base, it is going to produce a salt and water, right? So in this you have asked doubts also in the live classroom session, so I think you are very clear with the concept, and I think there is not any requirement of your explanation, but still you can see there is an ion Cl minus, here it is OH minus, which is getting, you know, exchanged. So when there is an exchange, it simply means what? It simply means double displacement reaction. So acid, when it is reacting with base, it is going to show double displacement reaction, or it is an exchange of ions taking place in this reaction. So I hope this is very clear to you. Moving to the next question. Okay. So the next question is the chemical reaction between hydrogen sulfide, that is, this is the chemical reaction given to give hydrogen iodide and sulfur, is given below. So this is the reaction. So the reducing and oxidizing agent involved in the redox reaction, basically यहाँ पे एक reduction oxidation reaction हो रहा है. So you are supposed to identify the reducing and oxidizing agent. So what you have to do, simply mention the your oxidation states. So this is your oxidation state, right? +1 and -1, and I have already explained you how to identify the oxidation state. So there is no change in hydrogen, right? But there is a change in sulfur and iodine. So whenever you say iodine is getting -1, that means this is a reduction reaction, and here from sulfur to sulfur -2 to sulfur, it is an oxidation reaction, right? So oxidation हुआ है यहाँ पे और रिडक्शन हुआ है यहाँ पे. तो जहाँ पे ऑक्सीडेशन हुआ है, ठीक है, वो होगा रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट, और जहाँ पे रिडक्शन हुआ है वहाँ होगा oxidizing agent, right? So this means कि sulfur is getting oxidized. So if sulfur is getting oxidized, that is a reducing agent, right? And there should be something like this, ठीक है, sulfur reducing agent, right? Whereas iodine oxidizing agent. Clear? So iodine का क्या हुआ है? Reduction. So it should be a oxidizing agent. So the correct option should be your answer C. Is this clear? So this is how you are supposed to identify the correct option. Reaction of magnesium with air. So we have seen magnesium when burnt in presence of air, it produces magnesium oxide, and when it produces magnesium oxide, in this process basically we are doing what? We are burning it. So that means there is a lot of absorption of energy. So when there is an absorption of energy, this type of reaction is termed as endothermic reaction, right? So this is an endothermic reaction because there is a lot of absorption of energy. ठीक है? Is it so? No. ये हम expect करते हैं. But when magnesium burns, it burns with a flame. So I'll leave you with a question. कि is it actually an endothermic reaction or something else? So mark it as B and move ahead and let me know whether it is an endothermic or exothermic reaction. According to me, it should be your exothermic reaction. So just check out why it is so. ठीक है? Or instead of giving you as an homework, I'll only explain you why I'm saying that. कि correct option should be your A, because when it is burnt na, when it start burning, at that time burning is an ignition temperature. It provides only ignition temperature, and after that, after receiving this ignition temperature, magnesium ribbon itself start burning with a white flame. This has been completed in your theory sessions also. So when it is showing white flame, it burns itself. That means it is producing heat energy and light energy. So when there is a production of heat energy or light energy, then the reaction will be exothermic. So absorption is not the case, endothermic is not the case. I hope now it is very clear to you. So the reaction of magnesium with air is an exothermic reaction. So moving to the next one, question number 27. When carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, what is going to happen? So what is the lime water? Calcium oxide. When it reacts with carbon dioxide, it is going to give you calcium carbonate, and we all know that this is a white precipitate, but before settling down it is actually throughout the liquid, forming milky white substance, or basically the lime water turns milky. That means कि वो पूरा का पूरा system ही आपको white नजर आएगा, ठीक है? So that means the correct option will be lime water turning milky. So this is a test. Whenever carbon dioxide is released in a particular reaction and you have to prove it whether it is a carbon dioxide or not. So in that you will be doing कि carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, and if the lime water turns milky, then it will be a carbon dioxide gas, right? Moving to the next question. Which one of the given processes involves chemical reaction? See, we have to identify कि कहाँ पर chemical process हो रहा है, right? So storing of oxygen gas under whatever pressure, it is just storing. So that means it's a physical process. Keeping petrol in a china dish, again it is storing or keeping it. There is no reaction occurring. Liquefaction of air, it is simply, you are just reducing the temperature and increasing the pressure. Again it is a physical process. There is no chemical reaction occurring. But when you say copper is heated, copper wire is heated in the presence of air at high temperature, at that point of time this copper is going to react with oxygen, forming whatever, okay? But the question is कि heating, whenever heating occurs in presence of air, it means we are actually doing this reaction, okay? So whenever this reaction, there is a process involved such like this, then the process will be your chemical reaction. So that means the process in which chemical reaction is occurring is option D. Now to the next question, question number 29. What it is saying? The reaction in which two compounds exchange their ions, where exchange of ions takes place, then it means that it is a double displacement reaction. So whenever there is a double displacement reaction, there is going to be an exchange of ion. So the answer to this question, to the question number 29, will be your option C, that is double displacement. Moving to the last question of the day, question number 30. That is, we have already done in the theory sessions this type of question. That is, whenever an iron nail is dipped or immersed in CuSO4 solution, after few minutes, what we will observe? The observation will be that, see what happens ki CuSO4 is basically blue in color, right? When there is a substance which is blue in color and reacts with Fe, it is going to form FeSO4, right? And also Cu will be released, right? Now FeSO4 is a pale green color substance or chemical. So when there is a substance which is pale green in color, it is formed out of blue. So that means there will be conversion from blue to green, right? So the correct option will be, see, the reaction is taking place. So this A is not the correct one. The color of the solution fades. Yes, somewhere the color of solution fades, but along with that green color is also appearing. So this is also wrong. Then surface of iron nail acquire black. If at all ये सही होता तो ये black नहीं होता, यहाँ पे brown होता, because copper का जो color है वो brown है. तो coating of copper should be brown. So that means this is also incorrect. What about option D? The color of solution changes to green, and that is what we have seen in the reaction, right? So that means the correct option will be option D. I hope all the 10 questions taken today is very, very clear to you. If you have any doubt, please ask me anytime. I'll be helping you with the same. You all know chemistry is everything about mystery, so there is a lot of things which you cannot imagine, but try to understand the topics, try to understand the at least changes which we can observe. Okay, at least you can imagine these changes. So with this, I just request you to keep learning and keep practicing. If you keep practicing, then you are going to succeed, then only you'll be able to answer the questions in the exam. So with this and good wishes, I'll complete the session. So with this, I'll complete the session. Bye bye, take care.